In the process of recording an album, usually what you do is you record drums, bass, guitars, like you add everything on, and then after that it's time for vocals, and that's where I come in.
Damn! Give me some effect, man! Right away, coming up.
And usually it's a process and a time period that's a lot of pressure, and because usually I don't have the lyrics ready. Maybe I have like a third or half of the lyrics written before we enter the studio, and then once in the studio I know that I have to get the lyrics done. No Cigar was the last song to be written before the album. It wasn't even included in the demos that we sent to Brett. The lyrics was written the night before, like between midnight and 2 o'clock in the morning. I was desperate trying to get the lyrics done because I knew that I had to sing the song the next day. So
if you think Isabel would tell you that you're close but no cigar.
It's always been a certain pressure on recording the vocals, especially, but it's also a bit refreshing that you actually write the lyrics almost when you're singing it. You're sort of living the lyrics in a way, I guess.
Tell us where you're from, what do you want to become, and we'll say if you're okay. Or did you go to school, right answer and you're cool? Get it all day, sticker in your face, information about your case so you know your potential. The things you can't stand, the things you can't stand just comprehend, but I don't want to hear it.
Are you okay with doing this for a minute?
Sure, no problem.
You sure you are?
Yeah, of course. It's no problem. Vi lyssnar. En gång till.
Tell us where you're from, what you want to become, and we'll say if you're okay. Yeah, you're the kid all day.
Det där sitter ju då.
Ja.
Då klipper jag in efter det. Ja, kör igen.
Cool. Yeah, you're the kid all day. Still.
Så jag kanske pratar tillbaka lite längre.
Ja, men var? Ja, så här ska jag gå före svängen. I don't wanna hear it. It's more than I accept. Ja, och vilken paus är du menar? Nej, lugna dig lite. Lugna ner dig lite. Men det måste ju finnas en melodi liksom.
Recording vocals is not something that I look forward to. It's especially punk rock vocals is like physically exhausting because I get such a headache.
Stop! Nej, nu kör vi med den.
When Nicola is doing the vocals, he's getting tons of headaches because he's always pushing himself to, you know, the limit where as high as his voice can reach pretty much. So he's getting a little bit annoyed the whole time, and so it's not too popular that we're sitting there in the control room, you know, with all our ideas and stuff, and it's a sensitive moment.
Det räcker nu, Erik.
To me, No Cigar is one of those songs that defines the change of our style, I think. That song was very, very important for us.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us thought that it would be such an influential song.
No.
To other bands and to people.
I had like a riff idea, and that song is kind of specific with the drum beat. It actually it was like the start of a new era for Millencolin, especially the drum pattern and the whole structure of the song was something we have never done before.
No Cigar, Penguins and Polar Bears, I believe with the guitar riffs was something that Matthias came up with, which sort of added to our new sound quite a lot, I think.
I think a lot of people got into that song from the game Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, which was a big deal at the time. And I think that really actually did a lot for that song.
All right, here we go.
Devil Me. It's one of those songs too that we didn't really play live before, but it's basically because it's very high in pitch for Nicola to sing.
The song was so too high for me to sing, because I'd been singing for days and I was really sore in my throat and I couldn't hit the high notes.
We actually had to pitch the tape down just some cents to make it a little bit easier for him to reach the highest key.
Lyric-wise, inspired by a band called Fishbone, and they have a song called Devil You, Slick Nick, Devil You. I had a nickname called Slick Nick. Automatically thought that, hey, I must write a song called Devil Me because I'm Slick Nick, and that's what I did. I'm just mentioning a bunch of things in my life at the time that I was around me and things that I was doing and loving and caring about, and simple as that.